Are you interested in the online mattress brand Nolah, but you have no idea how to navigate their many mattresses? Well, we're gonna have that covered for you in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, I'm a CNET, and we just have our Nolah mattress guide. Nolah started with, I think, 1 or 2 mattresses, and now they're up to 6, and that's not even counting their kids' mattress. And we're just gonna cover pretty much everything you need to know about these beds. There's gonna be more information linked in the description about all the beds from Nolah, including any discounts we can find, so be sure to take a look down there. And if one of them piques your interest, make sure you check out our full review. If you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out. But let's just dive right in by quickly covering the policy information you should expect with Nolah, and this should apply to every single one of these mattresses. First off, no matter the size, some of them are more thin all foam beds, some of these are big burly hybrid beds. They're all gonna ship inside of a box for free, which is pretty great. You're gonna get 120 nights to test it out at home to determine if you like it or not. If you decide that you don't within the trial period, you can return it and get a refund, but they've recently started introducing a small return fee. Now, it doesn't cost anything to initiate the return, but when you do return it, they will take off $100 off the top to cover the return. So that is one kind of disappointing thing with Nolah that we've started to see some brands start to do. One thing that Nolah does that we haven't seen any other brand do though, is that you have the option to waive the trial period completely when you're checking out to save $100. Now, I don't necessarily recommend doing that because having the trial period I think is pretty important, but if you're supremely confident you're gonna like the mattress and not initiate a return, you can save a little bit of money that way. And all the beds from Nolah are backed by lifetime warranties, which is pretty nice. More information about these policies should be linked down below in the description, but enough about that stuff. Let's get into the more important stuff now, like the beds themselves. And we're just gonna start with the most affordable option from Nolah and work our way up to the most expensive. And that means we're gonna be starting with the Nolah Original 10-inch mattress. This is your pretty standard 3-layer all-foam bed-in-a-box mattress, which is kind of the sort of default construction model that we see with a lot of these online mattresses. You start off with about a 6-inch layer of dense support foam at the very bottom, and then you have a layer of transition foam, and then the top layer is what Nolah calls their proprietary air foam. Now, in general, we don't usually get into the weeds with mattresses' proprietary foams because we care more about how they behave rather than what they are. And this stuff actually has a bit of an interesting behavior that we don't really see on many other mattresses. So it kind of shares some characteristics to memory foam in that you do sort of sink into it and it conforms to your body shape pretty nicely, but it's also much more responsive than even more responsive memory foams that we see. So you wind up with more of a mixed or blended foam feel on the Nolah Original 10-inch mattress, and I think most people will like it well enough. I'm not a huge memory foam person, and I really like the Nolah Air Foam actually. When it comes to firmness, we have the Nolah Original 10-inch somewhere between a medium and a medium soft, which in our opinion makes it a really nice option for strict side sleepers and certain combo sleepers. That's a really nice sweet spot that provides you some nice pressure relief, but it's not gonna be overly soft if you spend some of the night on your back or your stomach. And price-wise, factoring discounts, you're looking at somewhere around $1,000 for a queen size, which makes it very competitively priced to other beds in this category. I just think this is a solid mattress option overall, and it is one of their most popular beds for a reason. Just a nice, affordable pick. Next up, we're gonna be talking about a new mattress in Nolah's mattress lineup, the Nolah Original Hybrid mattress, this one right behind me. Now, one interesting thing that Nolah does when you're checking out with the Nolah Original 10-inch and the Signature 12, which we'll talk about next, is that you can get it in a hybrid version. Now, this is not a true hybrid. True hybrids use coils for their main support base, and the hybrid options that you can check out with still use foam. They're just designed to mimic the feel of coils. But very, very recently, they released an actual hybrid version of that mattress that we think is quite nice. Having coils will make this a better option for heavier folks for the added long-term support and durability, and it adds some extra bounce to the mattress. We did observe the feel was quite a bit different than the original 10-inch mattress. You get less of that blended foam feel and more of just a soft neutral feel. I think most people will find it to be quite comfortable, but it's not as unique as the ones we find on some other beds from Nolah. Firmness-wise, we also found it to be a little bit firmer, somewhere around a flat medium, so it should be generally accommodating for all sleeper types, including side sleepers. I just think the all-foam version is a bit more geared towards side sleepers. And price-wise, it's a little bit more expensive. Nolah is one of those brands that sets really high MSRPs and then offers heavy discounts. And once you factor in discounts, it should be around the $1,150 mark, which is not bad for a hybrid mattress that also features zone support. Next up in the Nolah mattress lineup, we have their Signature 12-inch mattress, which is essentially a thicker and slightly softer version of the Nolah Original 10. This mattress is 2 inches thicker, and most of that extra thickness comes in the form of that Nolah Air Foam, so you still get that nice blended foam feel on the Signature 12, kind of the same you get on the 10. And this mattress is going to be closer to that medium soft. This mattress is definitely more geared towards strict side sleepers looking for a ton of pressure relief. This mattress is only a few dollars more than the Nolah original hybrid mattress, and I think this is just a great option for strict side sleepers. Next up, we have a departure from the mattresses from Nolah we talked about so far. That's going to be the Nolah Natural 11-inch mattress. Now, the reason this is called the Nolah Natural, you might have guessed, is that it uses natural latex foam and other organic materials in its construction. 9 times out of 10, if a mattress advertises itself to be all natural, it uses latex foam because it's actually derived from the sap of a rubber tree as opposed to being chemical based. So latex foam behaves in a very specific way. It's pretty much the exact opposite of what we describe as a memory foam. You don't really sink into it at all, and it doesn't really conform to your body's shape all that much. You still get plenty of comfort and cushioning. Me personally, I am a huge fan of the latex foam feel you find on a mattress like this, but it's just a very distinctive feel that we can really only describe as responsive latex. If you're a combination sleeper who likes to rotate between sleeping positions throughout the night, a latex foam bed like this would be pretty nice because it's very easy to rotate between positions on a mattress this responsive. It also uses coils as its main support base. It does have a bit of its own support structure in the lumbar region, so you should get a little bit more support where you need it most, which is always nice. And this bed is a little bit softer than a lot of other latex foam beds that we test. We found it to be somewhere between a medium and a medium firm, which means even certain side sleepers should be able to find enough pressure relief on the Nolah Natural. Price-wise, latex foam beds like this tend to be a bit more expensive than your average online bed, and this one's no exception, although once you factor in discounts, it should come in at less than $1,400 for a queen size, which is not all that bad for a natural latex mattress. Then next up, we have what Nolah describes as their most popular mattress, and I can see why. It's to be the Nolah Evolution Hybrid 15-inch. Even though this mattress uses more of that Nolah air foam that you find in the 10 and the 12, it doesn't really feel like those mattresses much at all. It has more of a pillow top feel that I think the vast majority of people out there will find to be super comfortable. We like to compare the feel of this mattress to one you might find at a nice hotel. This is also the only mattress from Nolah that lets you pick and choose your firmness level when you check out. It comes in a plush model, a luxury firm, and a firm. For most people out there, you should probably stick with that luxury firm model. In our testing, we found that to be around a flat medium, so it should work pretty well for everybody, although you do have a noticeably soft option and a noticeably firm option if that's what you're looking for. Nolah also really likes to talk about the cooling capabilities of this particular mattress, and while I think you will notice it, and it does do a nice job at sleeping temperature neutral, it just doesn't quite make the cut for our active cooling mattresses category. But if you are a hot sleeper, I think there are some features on here that will help you sleep a little bit cooler. And we think this is a solid value when it comes to price as well. For a queen size, you're looking at about $1,625 once you factor in discounts, which should be linked down below in the description. Prices do always change for online mattresses, so make sure you look down below for what's up to date with this mattress, but it competes very well with other really nice quality pillow top mattresses when it comes to price. And then last up in the Nolah mattress lineup, we basically have a carbon copy of the Nolah Evolution Hybrid, one that's just designed for heavier individuals, and that's the Nolah Evolution Comfort Plus. This mattress is very similar in pretty much every way to the Evolution Hybrid. The biggest difference is it uses extra reinforced coils and a few different materials to make it more supportive for heavier body types. According to Nolah, it can support up to 2 500-pound people throughout the entire life of the mattress. So if you are a heavy person looking for a super durable and supportive mattress over the long haul, this is probably a better option. You don't get to pick and choose your firmness level with this mattress, and firmness for a bed designed for heavy people can be a bit hard to nail down. In our testing, we found it to be around a medium firm, maybe a hair firmer than that for the average size person. But if you are heavier, you'll probably feel it to be somewhere closer to a medium, so that's always nice. And that's pretty much going to do it for the brand Nolah. They do have a kids bed. We haven't gotten the chance to test that. We generally don't get into kids beds all that much. And we think they have a really nice variety of mattresses. Me personally, if I was shopping for a Nolah mattress, I would probably stick with just that original 10 in the all foam. It's a really affordable mattress that has a very comfortable feel and is a nice option for side sleepers. But if you have more of a budget, I think that Nolah Evolution Hybrid is a fantastic mattress. And if you pick one up for yourself in the right firmness option, you probably won't be returning it anytime soon. But let us know what you think. Which of these Nolah mattresses would you select? Let us know. And there'll be tons of stuff in the description to help you with your online mattress search, so be sure to take a look. If you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out over here. But that's going to do it for me. This is Nolah Sleep. See you in the next one.